Hi, welcome to the show. This week we're setting lines on the mighty Ohio River with Ron Mean Streak Streeter of the HTS Pro staff. Now won't you join us for another episode of Outdoors with Eddie Brochin, where it's as real as it gets. Man, what a nice cat. Well, I guess I can sit around here and read about it, or maybe find somebody to go with me and go do it. Who do we call? Donnie. Let's call Donnie.
Pike bait and tackle.
Hey man, I'm getting ready to go down to the Ohio River. Are you in?
Man, I'd love to go, but I gotta stay here at the bait shop. You know how it is. But Ron's standing around here. I don't think he's got anything to do.
Well, put him on.
Hey Ed, what's going on?
Hey, just thinking about going down to the Ohio River. Are you in?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Well, how about let's meet up around 5 o'clock?
Yeah, why don't we meet up at around 5? That's great. We'll see you then. All right, bye. Ed, check out this guy on the side of the road.
Ohio River or bust. Well, shoot, man, let's ask him if he knows how to cut bait and rig lines. Get a look at this guy. Hey, man, you got a long ways to go. Ronnie and I decided to give George the River Rat a ride, but we wanted to make sure he earned his keep. So we asked him if he knew how to cut bait and rig lines.
You know much about catfishing?
Yeah, I've been catfishing all my life.
Well, we're gonna put you to the test tonight.
All right.
After 2 minutes of riding in the air conditioning, George the River Rat passed out and slept the entire way. George. And all three of us at the same time, we'll do that a few times.
Got it?
Yep. We were running just a little late getting down here to the Ohio River on one of my favorite spots, but we managed to get some line set just before dark.
Yeah, it's just going to sway a little bit back and forth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nothing we can do about it.
But believe me, you will have no problems telling when you get a bite.
Let's catch some blues, fellas, some blues.
40, 50-pound leader, big old 9/0 hooks.
Showing some good fish down around 20 foot, looks like 20. Right on the bottom, there's a big hump right there too. See that?
Yeah. 9/0. This is skipjack. This is the main bait we're going to be using today, and we want to make it look like it's swimming. So we're going to hook it up like that, and we're going to get her out there and hopefully she'll stay on the bottom. We're using 80-pound braid with a 40-pound leader and an 8-ounce weight. Don't get much better than this. If we can keep it on there.
What are you saying, 5 ounce a hole?
I got 8 ounces on there.
Well, I'm saying you think 5 ounces?
No, better put an 8 on there.
Welcome back. You're watching a show titled River Cats. But before we go back to the Ohio River, let's take a look at some action out on Sandy Cooper several years back.
Eddie, you got a rod going there. You better get it. Eddie, there he goes.
Oh yeah, I got him. Oh man, he's huge, John. Oh man, it's a nice one. Oh yeah, it's got it in that other rod there. Oh man, he's pulling. He got me down in the stump. There he is, he's out, he's out. Oh yeah, I got him out. He's coming. Man, he is big. You look at him, John. Look at him. That is one big fish. Hold on, hold on.
Don't lose him.
Oh man.
He's gonna break your line right there like that.
80-pound line on there.
Don't lose him.
Oh, I got him, guys. Look at that beast. Look at that. Oh man. Now that is what blue cat fishing on Sandy Cooper is all about, my friend. Wintertime blues right there. He'll go 40 pound, man. Hey, Ronnie, can I tell you something? It's gonna be kind of nice not having to do all the work for a change, man. Just watching you guys do it all. I'm on vacation.
Is that the dead one?
Huh?
So was that the dead one you just flipped back in there? That's a no shot? Give him some fresh water. Hopefully it was cool water.
All right, how many lines we got out, Ron?
We've got 3 lines out now.
3 out. We're
He's
working
working
on a
on-
4th.
Yeah, he's working on number 4.
Cool. Big old blue, big old blue. Oh, I got him. Oh, it's a nice one. About
Yeah.
a 40, 50 pounder. Wouldn't that be nice?
You want a big hook though, because the big hooks are in that red cooler back there, George. It wasn't long after we got here that we got our first strike, but Ed, not having fished for himself for fun for a while, was a little over anxious and grabbed the rod a little early and missed the first hook set.
You really don't want to check it yet, do you? Not yet, huh?
I was hoping he was gonna bend it.
So we're okay to just go ahead and just take it out.
Pull straight back. Yeah. It's gonna pull hard.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's okay to do that.
Yeah.
I thought I better do a test run, man.
Yeah. When you put it down, just what you do is just okay. It didn't stay open.
But I did it right.
Yeah, you did it right. That's exactly the way you have to do it. Feel like the goldfish is still there? Probably can't feel him with that much weight, can you?
I feel the bottom. Let me check it.
Probably ought to check it because
He hammered it,
he
man.
hammered it right before. I started to go over there to see, but
That's all right. Well, there's no doubt that we got a bite. This poor little guy has seen better days.
normally when I'm down here, I like to fish the first hole a little bit longer, but we were running out of daylight, so we decided to move to the dam and get set up before dark. I've never fished this spot when the water's been up this high, but always a first time for everything.
We got a nice fish on here, guys, right here. I'm afraid he might get on the anchor rope. It looks like a little blue cat, maybe a big channel.
Yep.
Is it a big channel? Hold on. We got a nice one on, guys. All right, get him in the run. Oh! All right, there's the first one for the night. Is it a blue?
It
is, isn't it?
Looks like a blue to me.
Oh man, he hit this sucker hard, guys, so fast we weren't ready for him. Nice one. Nice blue, isn't it? Is it a blue? Yeah, it is.
Yep, it's a blue.
All right, cool, man. There's the first one for tonight, guys.
It's right in the corner of the mouth on a big old piece of skipjack.
We had a couple of strikes down on the other end in a deep hole we were fishing down there, but we just couldn't hook up. So we moved over here next to the dam here. And we haven't been here, what, around 5 minutes maybe?
5 minutes at the
Maybe
most.
tops, right? We hooked this, it looks about like a 10-pound blue cat. All right, let's show him off there, Ron.
Got the hook out of him there.
Not bad, he's got a nice big fat belly on him. Just feeling the blues. So let me feel him there. Look at that. Nice blue cat, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the
Good
Ohio
start.
River. I'm sure there'll be plenty more to come, so be sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back. Let's put him back. Well, after catching that first blue cat, we fished the same spot for about another 20-30 minutes without a strike. So Ron Streeter decided to move us past the locks and get us set up next to a pair of old barges that had been moored for a while. And we began to get into some flatheads.
We're going to try and turn the boat sideways and see if we can fish off the side. The water's a little bit shallower here, and we got kind of like a little up current. So hopefully we can get us turned sideways and get more rods out this way. You want to put it on this side? I don't know if I can get it swung around that far or not. They get tight? Get tight or get tangled? It's tight?
Oh, I freaking just dropped it just as I went to set up on him, man. Oh, there he is. Oh, here he is. I got him. He's on there. He's on there. He's not very big. No, he's not very big. I don't think. But he's on there.
Come back and grab it, huh?
Yeah. He's just a little guy, man.
Man, that little guy's eating up my big chubs.
What we got here? It's a little bitty flathead, man. Look at that. Littlest flathead I've caught in a long time. But he was fun, nonetheless. The following morning, shortly after breakfast, I hooked a 10-pound striper and then noticed we were running low on batteries, so we decided to save the batteries in case of a big fish. It's starting to get really hot out here, guys. And one of the things that you need to do is you got to protect your skin. Ronnie, where's that Australian gold at?
Hey, got it right here, Ed.
Cool, man. Guys, always very important to protect your skin out here. My old man's been fishing for since he was 4 or 5 years old, and he has all kinds of problems with his skin right now because he never took care of himself. And I strongly recommend the Australian gold. It's the best stuff out there on the market. Just you got to experiment a little bit to find out what works best for you. I use the 30 plus. Some people need to go a little bit heavier. Some people a little lighter. Just depends on your own skin. And but you'll experiment with that and find out what works best for you. I looked to the back of the boat and the rod tip had buried. I reached back here and I set the hook. About that time the cameraman got the camera all situated, hooked into the fish. But my camera's very specific, and it tells me when the batteries are running low, the lights on the camera begin to blink. So I knew that we were gonna have a hard time capturing all this on film. Guys, we got a really, really big fish on here. I'm thinking it's a blue cat, I'm not sure. But he hit like a ton of bricks. Oh, he's a nice one. I just hope we're running out of battery. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get him in for you. I'm gonna try to
You got maybe a quarter of a battery left.
Well, I'm gonna try to get him in as quick as possible. We're gonna have to get that net ready because he's green as can be, but I'm afraid we'll run out of time. We'll run out of battery if we don't try to bring him up. It's a big fish. This one here is probably gonna go about 50, 60 pounds maybe.
Watch your foot, George, in there.
It's a nice one, guys.
Can you pick up your right foot?
It's a nice one. Guys, we found another battery, but it doesn't have much juice left on it either, and I've been pumping this fish now for about 20 minutes. And we're gonna try to get him up here and get him into the net as quick as possible, and I don't even know if I can do that. We may lose you, folks. I don't know if we'll, I don't think we've got any battery left, but we'll try our best.
Oh, this got a full battery.
This one's got a full battery?
Yeah.
All right, then we're good to go. It's coming up. He's coming up. It's a big flathead. Oh, it's a big flathead in the daytime. Woo!
A spawning flathead.
Spawning flathead, and he's only gonna go about maybe 30 pounds.
I get my picture here.
But fighting him in that current, boy, whew, I thought he was a lot bigger than he is. Oop. But nonetheless, we'll get the hook out of him and show him to you here. Nice flathead right here on the Ohio River in the broad daylight, about 9:30. He's been spawning too. If you look at him, he's all scarred up from the spawn. Got a big old belly on him. Nice fish. You're outdoors with Eddie Brochin, where it's as real as it gets. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. If you're interested in the top tips from the top guides and anglers for catfishing across the United States, be sure to subscribe to ACAT's Catfish Now magazine. I'm out here with Ron Mean Streak Streeter and my good friend George out here on the Ohio River, and we just caught this nice 30-pound female flathead. We're gonna go ahead and put her back because she's been nesting and she's fat and full of eggs, and we don't want to do any damage to her. So we'll go ahead and put her back now. Just look at the mouth on that, would you? Oh, what a fish. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me this week. You've been watching Outdoors with Eddie Brochin, where it's as real as it gets. We've caught 10-pound blue cat last night, 4 or 5 flatheads, managed to hook into a 10-pound striper this morning, early this morning, and then just wrapped it up with a 30-pound flathead at about 9 a.m. So be sure to stay tuned next week for another exciting adventure. And until then, let's keep the lines tight.